Hello everyone, Elspeth here, and today we are back in Medieval Engineers. So, we're going to attempt to actually get our farming area set up. Oh, and this, our nice little switch. Once you finish all the rail quests, you get to build the actual switch, which is this awesome looking guy. So, that track heads out towards our mine, our stone mine there. And I'm thinking that I'm going to try and cut right through the mountain with it. That would be really cool. But today, we're taking this track. Now this one curves up and around, and then, because curving these tracks is a little bit difficult, it stops here, and this track starts. Now this track is all completely straight, and this is where we are going to actually have our farm. So I will, I'm sure, have to raise the terrain on this side. I don't know if I want to do that using landscaping stakes, or if I want to actually just load the game in creative and use the voxel tools. Not sure yet. And then this side is already somewhat straightened out. So, let's begin. Alright, one of the first things that we want to think about is that we want to try and keep things not too terribly heavy, but they also need to be even, so that's another thing. When you're putting anything onto these, you really want to make sure that you're keeping things evenly balanced, because it's fairly easy to overbalance them. So, come on. Wow, we have a very small area. There we go. There we are. And I figure that I might as well just kind of build it both ways from the start and save myself a little bit of time. Now, that's too close to the track. I really want our farm to kind of start out here, not right on top of the track. So, if I do that, what does that look like? And I'm going to have to do two. Do I want to go up or down? I might actually want to be going up. Let's see what this looks like. No, that looks way too high. Way too high. So, let's put one down there and take this top one off. So we're ending up with 4 timbers on either side of this thing already. So I'm already a little concerned about our weight. Actually, I'm already a lot concerned about our weight. But I'm hoping that we can make it work. Oh, sometimes it's so difficult to get up over that thing. Let's see if we can move this down to a better spot. Okay, so far it's moving pretty well, but so far all we have is the cedars on here. Let's stop that. Hop back off. Now, which way? If I do that, right, then it plows as it comes forward. Come on. There we go. And if I put the harvester back here, it'll harvest on the way back. The only problem that I can see, and we're kind of just going to have to see how it operates, is that these are still pretty darn close to the rails. So I'm not entirely certain how well it's going to handle that. I don't know that I'm actually going to be able to plant anything on this side. There may just really not be enough terrain there that's usable, but I'm going to give it a shot. This is actually a really bad spot to start this, but we're going to try. Let's drop the plows. Okay. And, oop, come on. Hop back on and head down towards the end here. Nice and slow. I can kind of see it doing some stuff over on the left side there. Okay, stop. All right. Yeah, we didn't get anything along this side. I kind of expected that. All right. So, here's the next question. Can this thing handle the weight of another set? So if I go and make another set of each of these, can it do that? Or is that going to be too much weight for it to handle? What do you think? I think we're going to find out. I'm going to go away and build a few things, and I'll be right back. All right, everyone. Let's try this. I'm a little bit nervous. I don't want to break it after all. Just got the thing made. I'll be really disappointed if I go and break it. Come on. There we go. And let's see. Harvester. And harvester. Okay. So far, everything is good. Now, of course, the real test of this is going to come when I have to actually move the thing. That will be the tricky part. Now, just to make sure we're all good, I'm actually going to go ahead and take all the seeds out of here. I don't want anything to happen. I'm just going to sacrifice those. That's fine. And these don't, like, there's no lowering of the harvester. So, that's all good. Let's see if I can get on the other side, because, you know, well, I can push it myself, so that seems positive. All right, back we go. It definitely isn't moving quickly, but it is moving respectably. Let's call it that. Almost. Come on, all the way to the very end. There we go. Okay, I don't think it disturbed those. All right, so now we're gonna try dropping the plows. Come on. Sometimes the jumping works just fine, other times not so much. Now, I don't know if the fact that it's like right here on the track is causing a problem. I don't know if we would be better off to try and move it out. I don't know how sturdy it would be if we did that. So, it might help, it might not. Okay, let's go. I'm going to try and stop short of where I actually have things planted because, you know, I don't really want to destroy all those. A little bit further, and stop. Okay, what do we look like? Actually, we don't look half bad. Oh, hey, look at this. It actually, like, it tried to plow. down here. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Sorry, frog in my throat. Because look at how far out of the ground the teeth on the plow are. And that's with them lowered. They're that far out of the ground. And yet it's still trying to plow. That makes me wonder if it would indeed be possible to harvest, or to plant and harvest. I don't know. But that's interesting. Let's raise those up. Okay. Now that we know that this worked, I want to try and move it out by... by about one more timber. I want to see if we can make that happen. So, first, we take it apart. It's a good thing we already took the seeds out. We don't have to worry about those. Oops. Yeah, it's best to start at the outside and work your way in. Just saying. So, I'm not sure, because I wasn't really paying attention when I crafted them, but I'm not sure if these actually have any weight to them. Oh! Yes, they do. Look what just happened. That whole section just came up. Well then. And yeah, that's toast. This is all wreckage. Darn. Okay. Wonder what happened to the track. That's odd. Okay, well, let's fix that. That was really weird. Really weird. Okay. Train tracks. Yep, that's the one I'm looking for. Oh, I need metal ingots. I'm not sure if I have metal ingots. Gonna have to find out. I will be right back. Alright, so I now have enough resources to get this fixed up. I'm just baffled by what on earth happened. And there was nothing that should have done that, really. So, let's drop that down. The only thing that I can think of would be that it just really did not like being unbalanced. And somehow the lack of appropriate balance broke it? I'm not really sure. It seems very odd to me. I really don't know. So, I'm going to try this again. But this time... Oh, that's right. I need another one. But... let's see if we can make this work. We're sort of kind of cheating, because I don't want to have to deal with trying to run a whole nother thing. So let's try that. Alright. Get out of my own way here. that looks significantly better in terms of the teeth. Yeah, that looks much better. Okay, and now the harvester. That turned around. Will that... Oh, no, that's gonna need more. Okay, so can I connect you all the way? Oh, 8 is perfect. Apparently. Don't move. Hi. Yeah, no. No moving. I said nothing about moving just yet. Actually, I'm sure I did. I probably nudged it and it was like, okay, and off we go. Alright. That looks much better in terms of where the teeth are coming. I think that that will work. See if we can get the rest of this hooked up. And then this really is going to do it for today. If I can get this to work, I'm going to call it a good day. We have a lot of other things to do, but I don't want to keep making these videos too terribly long. Partly because I'm really just creating more work for myself in terms of editing. So we're going to try to keep them to a somewhat manageable time frame. Okay. Well, it looks good. Now the question is, will it actually work? And in this instance, I'm going to go ahead and load it up with seed. And we're going to see what happens. Which requires me to actually be able to see where I am pointing. Okay. That one. Drop that down. Come on. Can be a little tricky to get back and forth across the rails, I've noticed. Now, this is kind of going to be our wild card somewhat, because I'm massively unsure as to whether or not it can actually plant anything. No idea. But we're going to find out. Alright. Yep, all 4 plows are down. Let's get to work. Again, I'm definitely going to try and stop short of what I've already planted. I hate to go back and ruin my work. So, let's inch up tiny bit more, tiny bit. Yeah, we'll call that good. Well, will you look at that? Huh. It actually planted. Okay. And we've got some planted over here. But nothing further out, really. Oops. Stop, 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 stop. Don't run anything else over. Don't run anything else over. There we go. Okay. Alright, so at the moment, I will call this, if I could get back here, I would call this a success, except for one little thing. See these markings here? They indicate that basically something went wrong. So, I'm a little concerned as to what that something might possibly be. Oh, now it planted here. Well, that was rather interesting. This is usually the kind of marking that you get when there's a failure and you manage to blow something up. But I don't think we blew anything up. So I'm not sure what's going on with that. But it looks like, aside from correcting the soil height here, it looks like this actually works. Which means we actually have a functioning farm. I would love to be able to expand on it. I'm just really not sure how much weight this can take. These damage marks worry me. Oh. That's what happened. Look at that. The support underneath gave out. That's odd. Maybe it was that way before and I didn't notice? Huh. That's another support that gave out. Any other problems? Please say no. Please say no. Okay. I think that's a no all the way around. I think that's it. Alright, well, I guess I better keep an eye on that then. Okay. Looking good. Looking good. And now I don't know if I were to increase the height of the terrain along here and perhaps do something with wheels to provide some additional support up on this along here. I don't know if that would allow me to go 3 wide. I might be able to. That will be a very interesting experiment for another time, though. For today, thank you so much for joining me, everyone. I hope that you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please be sure to hit that like button. Subscribe if you would like to see more. And if you have any tips about extending this to increase the size of our farm and the yield, be sure to drop a comment down below and let me know. Until next time, everyone, have a great day.